Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare this delicious coconut butter seafood boil. Okay guys, so let's take a quick look at the ingredients I'll be using today. Here I have some petite red skin and yellow potatoes. I'll be using some jumbo shrimp and king crab legs. I already went ahead and washed them up in some lemon juice. And I'll be using some finely minced garlic, onions, chilies, some thyme. I have some more garlic and onions here, as well as some andouille sausage. I have some corn, some eggs that I'll be using, as well as coconut milk, butter. And for the seasoning, I'll be using paprika, parsley, some salt-free garlic and herb seasoning, some Cajun seasoning. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I have some shrimp, bouillon, some sazon, Cajun seasoning, and Old Bay. So you know, I don't know about you guys, but every time I buy seafood boil, it's usually really salty. And the only time I enjoy it is when I make it myself. Then I add less salt and stuff. This here, the only seasoning that has salt in them is the shrimp boil, the Cajun seasoning, and the Old Bay. Everything else doesn't really have a lot of salt in it. So this is the Tajin seasoning I was talking about. It's Mexican and it's kind of like a lime flavored seasoning. Very good in this recipe. And here is the shrimp bouillon. It's also Mexican and it is so flavorful and delicious. If you can find this, please give it a try for me. So yeah, these are what we'll be using, and I will also be using this for the actual boiling of the ingredients. To a large pot, I will add some of that, crab and shrimp boil seasoning. Then I will go in with my potatoes, my sausage. I will add onions and garlic to that. And we will also add our eggs in here. You want to allow these to cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. Then I'll show you what to do next. After about 12 minutes, I will now remove the eggs. One thing I hate is overcooked boiled eggs. They're so hard and rubbery, and we don't want that. So we'll remove them. Then we will add our corn in here. Allow the corn to go for about 2 minutes or so. And it also allows this liquid to come up to a real boil before we add, the shrimp and the crab legs. Now, some may say give this 5 minutes, but I feel like 5 minutes is too long. The minute you add them in there, they're already cooked because it's in like deep, like in a deep pot of liquid, boiling liquid. So these are basically cooked the minute you drop them in there. So I would say like 3 minutes or so is fine, and then we'll remove this and just put it into your favorite serving dish, and then I'll show you how we'll make the sauce to top this. Now to a preheated saucepan, I will add a little oil, and what we'll do is cook our aromatics first for about 3 minutes or so. We want them to soften up before we begin making the sauce. Next, we'll add our 2 sticks of butter in here and allow them to melt, and then I'll show you what to do next. So today I was feeling a bit fancy and I decided to add a little white wine to the sauce. This is completely optional, but you'll give that a stir. Then we'll add our coconut milk. Make sure you get a nice rich, thick coconut milk for this sauce. Then we will add our seasonings, give that a good stir, make sure it's well combined, and allow to simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes, giving the ingredients time to marry and become one with each other. Once the sauce has thickened, we will add a pinch of sugar just to add balance to the sauce. And that's it. Turn the heat off and we can get ready to assemble everything. When I tell you this sauce was amazing, if you're Caribbean or West Indian, you all know that coconut milk pairs really well with seafood. So this was the bomb. And I tell you, delicious and rich and flavorful. Now we will drizzle this over top of our seafood and just make sure it's nicely coated and get ready to serve. And here you have it, my updated version of seafood boil with a rich coconut butter sauce. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot. Share it and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy.